never craved to receive a call or an email for a brand you wanted to work with, crafting a commercial or a film? Because I was in this position. But if you are waiting for a brand to call you so you can finally make the project you really want, you might be waiting forever. And that's when I woke up. I started crafting my own ads, my own spec ads, and by doing that, it changed my entire career. A spec ad is a commercial you create without being asked or paid by the brand. It's a 100% personal project. You choose the brand, you write the story, you set the tone and the pace. It is your vision. And by doing that, you will learn so much in so many different ways. Doing spec ad gave me contracts, brand, a network. It allowed me to learn, to experiment, and to truly level up my skills. Without spec ads, I wouldn't be where I am today, and all of that happened in less than a year. I didn't start at spec ad only because I wanted more clients or to reach another niche. Because at the time, I was already working on a corporate project, and I'm still doing some corporate work today. Let's be honest, money is money. I started because I wanted to create something more. I wanted to go one step further in my filmmaking journey. I wanted to prove something to myself and to others. To say, look, I can do that too. I don't want to wait for permission or to wait until I felt ready, because if you wait for the moment you feel ready, you might wait another year or another decade. There is no perfect time to start. Don't wait for the perfect gear, the perfect camera, the perfect weather. Just take what you have and just go. If you look at all the spec ads I produced myself, I worked with what I had. Limited gear, limited budgets. Because yes, most of the time the money came straight from my own pockets, and still today. Because you need to see a spec ad as a mid to long-term investment. An investment of your time and your money. But the reward is much bigger than what you think. Of course, let's be honest, spec ad will not pay your rent tomorrow. But it will put you in a position where people start paying attention. Start paying attention to your work, to your skills, to you. And the most important point is that it will let you craft some projects that you are not used to. Let me give you a simple example. You can be amazing at shooting car commercial, but why would a fashion brand hire you if your portfolio is full of cars and has zero fashion content? They have zero reason to, because clients don't hire technical skill alone. They hire taste, judgment, vision, and experience. And that's what spec ad can give you. It shows your intention, how you use light, how you tell a story, your color palette, and that's what opens doors. For example, my Nike spec got me my first sport jig. That jig led me to another one, and another one. Each time the paycheck got bigger. Why? Because my portfolio was stronger. I gained experience in that niche, and the clients saw me as an expert, if I can tell that, in those niche. They don't care if it was a spec, they just show the work, and that's just the only thing that counts. Doing those spec allowed me to make mistakes, so I knew exactly what to do and what not to do when a real job came in, and this is priceless. But keep in mind, spec ads are not only about work and money, they are about people too. Most of the people I'm collaborating with today, I made them through spec ads. These projects create a different kind of energy. When money isn't the main motivation, you attract people who genuinely care. They care about the process, about the craft, about creating something meaningful, and those connections last. They create strong bonds and long-term collaboration. When you create a spec, treat it like a real job. Set high expectations, plan everything properly, manage a real pre-production. Learn how to fix things when they go wrong, how to make decisions under pressure. It will give you the ability to adapt yourself, your projects, your crew, to actually finish it. Because yes, finishing a project under those conditions is a skill most people never develop. It forces you to level up every single time, even if it's just a small step. And when you will start your first spec, start small. Why? Because sometimes having too much ambition for your first spec can be quite tricky. You can lose your confidence, you can have too much mistakes that will discourage you. So Go step by step. Start with something small, alone, or just with a friend, and the next one you will be a crew of 4 people, etc. etc. Start small to get bigger. Today, Spec Ads have brought me incredible opportunities. They have brought me 5-figure jobs, and yet I still make Spec Ads. Because like I told you, I want to make them bigger, more ambitious, more personal, with more risk. Because this is where my creativity stays alive. No endless feedback loop, no compromise that I don't believe in, no one tell me to change my vision, I can experiment, I can fail. And all of that gave me a freedom that feeds everything else I do, including in my client work. So if you are waiting for a brand to validate you, you are delaying your growth. Start now, start small, start imperfect, but just jump on the creative train. Spec ads are not only free work, they are self-investment, and sometimes they are the reason the right opportunities find you. So if you have any question about Spec Ads, leave a comment below, and like always, I will do my best to answer you. And in a meanwhile, guys, see you soon. Ciao.